Hey, what's up? Okay, so this isn't the final look, of course, but you kind of guess what this is going for here. This guy here. It's like that. It's a few different parts here. Yeah, I was printing this last night, since yesterday, and this is actually with the fail that happened overnight, and I got to printing pretty much what's overnight. Started right back early this morning, and got the pieces printed out. And this is, what I have. I have both parts of the, I don't know what you call these. I don't know. I guess left claw, right claw, face claw. But yeah, and I've gone over it a couple times with some just matte black paint to get some of the layer lines out. Look at that. That's pretty janky right there. But yeah, all in all, I'm cool with this. This part here, this right here. I think I've shown this before. This is actually from another. I want to say it was a Batman. I don't remember honestly, but I was testing this out a little bit. I'm like, well, I'm gonna see how this ends up working out, because I actually kind of like this look a little bit better. I don't know if this will work here. If you can kind of imagine, squint your eyes and see this here from afar, sort of. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, it's sort of like a tech Wolverine kind of, because I've been looking at the ones online, right? And there's some really cool ones out there, inspiration wise and stuff. You'll see this, you're like, what the heck is this right here? This is actually the reason this is printed like this. So these are two different models. So I set this up. This is the one, it has this part. It doesn't really have any textures, I guess, any layer lines, or I'm sorry, just anything as far as textures, I guess, to it, other than just these lines that are here, the kind of creases, the furrow, whatever, the brow furrow, sort of. And this here, this is actually a bigger piece from another model. And what happened was, I tried in both and this model here is the same. Imagine this here is this here, but a different version. Model that I downloaded and took offline, and I don't know, maybe it's just the system, the Curious system or so, but that sucker was showing. I was trying to modify it down, but just enough to where it would have some sturdiness, but it was showing at I had one that come up 3 to 4 days. It's like, oh my god, because it is so detailed textured in here. I don't know if this will show up some. But even this with the coating here just doesn't look very meh. Okay, so what I think is, once I kind of go over it with I'm going to kind of give both of these, this here and I guess the eye guards or whatever these are called, the face guards, some weathering. And there are a couple of cool pictures I saw online from the movie. They're like, oh, that's really cool. So it's sort of a matte black here, and this is supposed to be a quote unquote, I guess sort of matte yellow as well, but I think under this light it looks, I don't know, limey or whatever. Yeah, so, and then see this is where this part here, this actually goes with this model here, because this would be where the magnets go in, and you'll see here, this is where the magnets go. I do have magnets for these, but again, I couldn't get, nor was I going to wait 4 days for that sucker, that version, to print like that. 4 days to print it out, assuming nothing was wrong with it, I was like, I'm gonna jimmy it up, as far as, kind of my own little version of Wolverine Logan. And yeah, but I'm happy how this looks cool so far. I'm gonna go over it with a lot of weathering, and kind of give it the best I can to kind of give it some of that, like battle damage or whatever I've been kind of doing with like the other, like that Red Hood one I did. I'm up here blocking out the screen some. Wish I had more. My intent was to have had video like these in here, and I'm probably going to go to Home Depot tomorrow and just to get some screws, just to make sure so I can kind of work with this, because I may end up putting some screws here and here. I'll sand this area, and what is it, that glue, that super bond adhesive glue. I got some already. It's at CA glue, I forget. I don't know the name, it's a C something, but probably around here. So I'll have this in conjunction, kind of go with this, and then this actually slips on fine, and I didn't have a problem measuring this. It actually was fine for my noggin, came out fine. But yeah, that's kind of what I have going on there. Wanted to show you all that, and then again, this is I do like the kind of look that I can kind of imagine how that would look with this, and that ensemble there, and then of course with a weathered look. But yeah, that's kind of my sort of Wolverine mask that I hope to have some stuff here, but this is what I have right now, guys. Apologies on that, and I'll end up posting more. And oh, also, when I messed up, when I first was printing this other version out, actually I should say this is the third version. Wait, no, this is my second version, but because I couldn't get this other part here to work, the whole thing, that's why I kind of cut it off here on the Cura. But I ended up I was printing this out, and you'll see, I think I have footage of that somewhere where you see what happens. I don't know if it was a layer line, if I was making the walls too thin, but yeah, it started messing up, and it was like 3 something in the morning. So that's just all messed up. So yeah, I'm glad this whole process is done right now. Now it's going to be attaching the parts, and so that's what I'm looking forward to. Once I attach it, then I'll start weathering it and everything. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys like this, and let me know what you think. Look at that janky thumb there, huh? Okay. What up, y'all? No, thanks for checking that out. That was just a little bit of my latest print that I did. I was kind of still working on. Of course, it's going to be a few days till I have it complete. I guess just kind of getting the spur of doing this a little bit more, as I was saying. And I had friends ask about the other mask, that Red Hood one. They were like, hey man, print me one. So I'm going this route. I wanted to print this out. I want to see, like, can I do this ASAP? And I think it's fine, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's just gonna go up on my wall mantle of pieces that I'm making. So yeah, just a hobbyist doing this, and you know, I don't pretend to know everything. I don't. I know a lot about it, nothing, right? I guess I should say, right? But thank y'all for checking this out. Anybody that does, may not get any views for 10 months. I don't know. The Elegoo, however that works, whatever. But yeah, we'll see you guys. All right.